We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Room to run right away. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalin Hyatt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets 1st down. Throwing is May. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Throwing on second down. May exiting the pocket right. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. This one taken in by Hyatt.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
TX.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's in. What a drop. Savion Williams. Down Miami. That is second TD catch of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Start this drive on the ground. It's home. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Throwing on first and 10 is May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Paul. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 19-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle win at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's up?
Off the play fake, here's May. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and long.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Out!
Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, a loose football. The Jets have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Second and 1.
Once again, it's Achane. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And here's the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Moving outside the pocket. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 1. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Begins with a run, and it's Hall. And the strength on display rarely from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
On second down, it's Meg. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TM. Ready, team.
A play fake. Now, 2 of the throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Ready, team. Where's it? Out.
Now a give to Achane, heading right, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Brings up third down and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Third down and 9.
Hey, double up.
A shotgun snap to Tua. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
Tua on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
44, ready. 22.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Forced out wide. That is caught for 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on first down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Howell. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards. On 1st and 10, here's May. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Give up the middle with Hall. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Kick. What's up? Crazy. No fucking in here, baby. 5. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced to his right. Taking off, and he's into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Jets. Now Narveson for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
27, Jets 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
All right, come on. All right, go ahead, go.
Now Tua. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The 49-yard line.
Tua. Right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give them 17 more and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
22-yard line.
Let's go. 20 TX.
Now it's Tua. He completes this one to Mallory. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Corner, long.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead. Hey, 21 TX.
He's got it at the 3. And The offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, ready? From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Back to 60, back to 60. Here we go, here we go. 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Hall. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. He'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down, New York.
To throw now, May. Pass caught left side by Likely. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go, throw. Crazy. What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Throwing now is Meg. He'll find Rachaad White. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. To throw again is Meg. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. May to throw again. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And he's in. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, New York.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
May to the air once more. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you've got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
To throw is May. And this is caught on the sidelines. Going to have the first. Down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it will be fourth down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On the return is Jones. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
20. Out.
On the carry, it's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
The 32-yard line.
A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Throwing is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will score again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Dolphins. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point. Up and good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Sending it downfield for Likely.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's May again. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Deron Payne there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get set. Go, go, go. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Aiken. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Ready. Ready, team. Let's go. Out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Open right side is Likely. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Jets 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. 20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a 1st down. May gonna look to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Heading left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action, it's Tua. He completes this one to Mallory. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. Out.
On the handoff, this is A.J. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hey, 21, GM.
They'll stay on the ground with A-10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It is 3rd and 10.
Turbo 3. Hey. 21G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. Out.
Well run with A-Chain. And he'll play it forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Dolphins 55, Jets 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Five. Here goes that. Crazy. Here goes that.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. To throw on 1st down is May. Exiting the pocket right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw again is May. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.